More about it. We're getting rid of this equipment, Tony.
All I'm saying is it might not be such a bad idea to have surveillance equipment, you know, for the entire building.
We stole this stuff from Jared's old office.
Not stole, we borrowed.
We didn't, besides, we don't need this stuff now that our little masquerader friend has been caught.
Don't you think it was completely crazy? I mean, even when they were handcuffing Molly's
Her name is Sandra.
Whatever. But did you see the way she looked when she turned to Danny and said, I'll get out like I did before?
Yeah, I did. And Allie, don't worry about that, because she's not going to get out. They have guards watching her around the clock.
She's not going anywhere. Does somebody want to get the door? It's open! Hey, you. How'd you go at the DA's office?
Well, apparently when they took Molly, Sandra, or whatever her name is, away, she came completely unglued. They're scheduling a sanity hearing to see if she's competent to stand trial.
I don't see that happening.
Yeah, neither does the DA. Well, the police are still at our apartment going through her things. Has Danny come downstairs yet?
No. Danny's not really in the mood for conversation right now.
I'll see if I can talk to him.
I wouldn't waste my time. I talked to him. He doesn't want to be bothered. Molly will ever get out.
No, not with 2 counts of murder and 3 counts of attempted murder.
Maybe I should go see what's going on, huh?
What?
Maybe Allie's actually getting through to him. Who knows?
I certainly hope somebody does. It's the star witness at Molly's sanity hearing.
Yeah, well, whatever it takes to put her away for good.
Yeah.
Honey, I'm home.
Oh, here's somebody else I'd like to put in a rubber room for good.
You guys talking about that chirpy little psychotic who lives across the hall?
Like it's any of your business, Carla.
Absolutely. She stole my cellular phone, remember?
Oh, how could I forget? Here, the police found this in her little bag of tricks.
I was just making a joke, Anthony.
The laughter's deafening. So anyway, what are you doing home, so soon?
I'm self-employed, make my own hours.
Oh, so do we, and we're working right now, so feel free to evacuate the premises.
Actually, I'm glad you're working. Which one of you calls the shots around here?
Me.
I think they're trying to say they're equal partners.
Why do you want to know?
Because I have something very important I want you to do.
Investigate a woman that your father is going out with?
Carla, we kind of like the way our knees work. I think we'll pass.
Leave it to Tony to pass up one of the few cases that has come through the door.
Oh, we got a new case?
A nut case.
I think I'm going to see if the police are finished over in our apartment.
I'll go with you.
No, I want you to stay and start working on my case.
We're representing her?
No. Bye-bye.
Josh? Yeah. I had a long talk with Danny, and he's doing better. Oh, thank you. Thanks very much. No problem.
Well...
alone at last.
Ever since we have no more killer on the loose, I have no reason to follow you around night and day now.
You got 2 of the best reasons in the whole wide world.
Really? What would that be?
Well, one of them is that I like you watching me day and night.
All night?
Mm-hmm.
It's been a long time.
Too long, I think. Come here, I gotta show you something. What?
I don't think so.
You gotta be kidding me.
I have a better idea. Come with me.
Look.
Come on, you're being a slacker.
Where are you taking me?
It's a surprise.
Come on.
Jocelyn, if you don't quit asking me this question, I'm going to take you back home right now.
Okay, I'll be good.
Are you sure?
Yes. You trust me?
Oh, I trust you. I trust you with my life, Jocelyn. But I just don't trust you with this. This is too big. I have one question for you. You wouldn't mind putting this just for a couple of blocks. That's all I'm asking. Just
no.
Come on, Jocelyn.
I'm not walking the streets with a blindfold on my head. No. No.
Come on, it's New York. Who would notice?
No.
Come on. Just for a couple of blocks, will you?
No.
I was okay till you let me walk into a wall.
Walk into
don't think I'm ever going to forgive you for this.
Oh, come on now. I think you'll forgive me. Come on, right over here, right over here.
How did I let you get this thing on my head?
Because you're a big kid just like me. Voila.
Voila what? Whose apartment is this?
Ours. Welcome home.
Where are we? Like, whose home is this?
I told you. It's ours. Oh, I know it's not warm and cozy right now, but once we get our stuff in here, it should warm right up, don't you think?
Oh, I remember this place. We looked at this back when
We were gonna move in together.
Right, but it was too dark or too light or too small, something like that. And now all of a sudden it's perfect.
Yeah, well, it's perfect because that was then and this is now.
So what changed your mind?
Well, I was walking by a couple weeks ago, saw that it was still up for rent, so I came in, put down a deposit. You can sign a lease today if you want.
It's a little impulsive, don't you think? You could have asked me first.
What, and ruin the surprise? Come on, Josh, I thought you'd get a kick out
I
of
have
this.
an apartment with a roommate and a lease.
Yeah, Allie will
And
understand.
how's she going to pay her rent until she gets a new roommate?
Well, that's a no-brainer. You stay with Allie until she finds a new roommate, and I'll keep carrying the rent here until we move in together. Well, I guess I blew it, didn't I?
Alex, what about me? You know, I'm still the same person that I was a few months ago with the same past. None of that has changed. What if that gets in the way again? You know, we haven't been together in ages.
I know, Josh, but, you know, all we have to do is...
But no, listen to me, okay? I don't want to make those same mistakes again. You know I act like I'm fine and like nothing bothers me. But I still wake up in the middle of the night, and I'm alone, and I'm terrified. And then all this is just...
It's a new beginning for both of us. Jocelyn, no matter what happens, we'll work it out. All I want is you and me here in this apartment. I've never been more sure of anything in my life.
Alex, really? What?
Jocelyn, we'll work it out.
Do you know how long I've waited to hear you say that?
Yeah? So? What do you think?
Come here.
Right there?
Come here.
So, I guess we're looking at a housewarming in the next couple of months, huh?
Well, you like to live dangerously, don't you?
Yeah, I've been known to, yeah.
Now, how did you know I was going to like this place?
Are you kidding? I saw your eyes when you first saw this place.
You could have changed my mind.
Yeah, but you didn't.
Will you?
What? Change my mind about this place?
Yeah.
No way. Change my mind about us?
Yeah.
Forget about it. Hold on.
What?
Hold on. I have one little thing here. A bag of leaves. No. It's a start.
You know, you can't change your mind about New York now, either. Once you sign a lease here, you're officially a New Yorker.
Yeah, I'll adjust.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What about the subway?
I take cabs.
But you said New York was filthy.
It is filthy, but that just adds texture.
But what about that snowstorm last year? Remember that?
Oh, do I ever remember that snowstorm? I'd love to be snowed in with you.
But it's so crowded here in New York City.
Not in here, it's not.
You know, you're going to have to start rooting for the Mets.
Well, now you're making things difficult. I'll root for the Yankees.
It's a concrete jungle out there, you know.
Yeah, I know, but God, what a view. You know, It's the only place where for 24 hours a day I can get whatever I want, namely you.
Better need furniture, you know.
Well, I don't know about you, but I call this bed furniture. And it's not going to stay in here until it gets the Jocelyn Brown seal of approval. Want to try it out with me?
It's been a long time.
Yeah, it has. So are you going to tell me what the big emergency is?
We had to beat the pizza guy.
Oh, great. I'm being beat out by a pizza delivery guy. Thought we were having enough fun in our apartment.
If we'd had any more fun, the neighbors would have complained.
You know, I'm kind of still feeling like I'm in a fun kind of mood, you know.
You know, I have to tell Allie that I'm moving out. I'm not looking forward to it.
The timing could be better,
I
couldn't it?
know. This craziness with Molly, you know, Tony living 25 feet away with Carla. I really feel bad leaving her alone.
Well, I'm telling you, you don't have to. You stay here with Allie until she finds another roommate, and then we move into our apartment.
But...
Unless, of course, you're having a change of mind here.
No, I'm not changing my mind.
Good. 'Cause I won't let you anyway.
Allie!
This?
What?
From Tiffany's. Ooh.
What is it?
It's, to you from Allie. It says, I'm down at the bar, Tess is singing, she's good, and good things come in little boxes. Huh.
Hey, there.
What is it?
My God.
What is it?
Sydney gave me a share of this building.
What?
Hello.
Is this Jocelyn Brown?
Yes, this is she.
Tracy Quartermain. Now, about my majority ownership of 212 Green Street, we need to discuss.
No, I'm sorry. I can't talk about this right now.
May I ask why not?
Because I just this minute got in the door, and I just found out about it, and I need to confirm a few things.
I just confirmed it for you. When can we get together?
My office tomorrow.
I have a better idea. Your office now.
I'm afraid that's not possible.
May I ask why?
Look, I don't know who you are, but since you obviously don't understand me, let me spell this out for you. Tomorrow, I'll be in my office by 9.
You are making a big mistake.
Good night.
Don't hang up the...
Who was that?
This is the new majority owner of this building, and aside from that, I really don't know, and I don't think I want to know.
Well, it looks like you own a choice piece of real estate along with your friends and one very bossy lady. I think it's time for celebration, don't you? Why do you look so worried?
Because Sydney Chase never just gives anything away. And I have to check this out.
Whoa, wait a minute. Don't you ever take a break?
Maybe we should go down to the bar and watch Tess sing.
I've already heard Tess sing.
Well, maybe we should go talk to Allie about moving out and us and
The
everything.
pizza will get cold.
We could eat the pizza first.
Shut up.
Alex Masters, you never change. You know, I always thought the world was round, and then you disappeared, and I figured you fell right off the edge.
No such luck. Tracy Quartermain.
I believe we spoke on the phone.
This is the woman you were
She's
the...
our new partner in the building.
Our? You live here too? my goodness, how cozy.
I have a PI business across the hall.
With Mr. Salito.
You know Tony?
Well, yes, I do. I met him at least. Which is more than I can say for your daughter.
I'm Jocelyn Brown, and I'm assuming that the two of you know one another.
Oh, yes, we know one another.
That was a long time ago, Tracy.
No, it was not that long ago. He worked for my father at ELQ, business security.
Corporate espionage.
I was being polite. It was very hush-hush, a lot of sneaking, hiding, whispering.
Tell me, Tracy, what brings you to Manhattan?
And how did you wind up with 51% of this building?
Sydney Chase owes me money. Since she was leaving town so quickly, I decided to do her a favor and take the real estate deal without having my lawyers examine it first.
I see.
And since I'm not interested in real estate, I would like to divest myself of this ever so colorful dwelling and move on.
Well, I think you'll just find yourself with one slight problem.
Oh?
You have partners, and I'm one of them.
Junior partners. You take care of the details. I'll take care of the debt.
Fine. I can get you the real estate agent's number and his name, but I'm sure he won't be in his office. Fine.
Okay, Tracy. What are you really doing here?
I told you, I want to get rid of my shares of this building and move on. But you know what? It's awfully good to see you. I'm staying at the plaza. Why don't you come by? We can chat, share war stories. You can show me your scars. I can show you...
Here's the information that you were looking for.
Back so quick?
If you need any further assistance,
I know. Contact you during business hours. I heard that loud and clear. Thank you very much. Oh, and if we hadn't been disconnected on the phone earlier, you remember? I never would have seen Alex. Thanks for that, too.
go on.
She's very rich, but she's a lot of trouble.
Alex Masters. Yum. Ooh, the world gets smaller all the time.
Tell me, whatever, about who are these Quartermains?
It's, an old money dynasty, big business, wheeling, dealing all over the world, you know.
Where does Tracy fit in?
By not fitting in. That seems to be her charm. She's spoiled rotten. She usually just makes a big stink about everything.
Well, by all means, tell me all about this big stinky stink.
Well, her father is her biggest enemy and her biggest fan. And what she's not given, she's allowed to take, and what she's denied, she takes it anyway.
And how much denying did you do, Alex, darling?
Jocelyn, I'm not going to lie to you. We did have a thing a long time ago.
What kind of thing would that be?
A very brief thing.
How many times did you ride to her rescue? I saw the way she looked at you.
Did you see how I looked back at her?
Like a man who was taken?
No, like a man who wanted to be with the woman he loves.
I think we have a winner.
Do you?
Mm-hmm.
I need it as quickly as possible. Mr. Pierce, can I get back to you? Thanks a lot. Alex, what a lovely surprise.
Hi. This isn't a bad time, is it?
Not at all.
Thanks.
I believe those were your exact words the first time we met.
Ah, yes, when I was investigating you.
The supposed corporate spy.
And you let me believe that you were.
How do you know I wasn't? The case isn't solved.
That's true. Were you?
I'll never tell. A woman has to maintain a certain degree of mystery.
Do you have a few minutes that we can talk?
For an old flame, I can spare An hour. In your case, probably 2 hours.
I would hardly consider myself an old flame.
Oh, I remember quite a bit of heat.
Yeah, for a very brief period of time.
I've always considered quality above quantity.
Now, that's odd. Your father once said something like that.
Really? Have you spoken to him lately?
No.
I'm glad.
Why is that?
I'd hate to think you were investigating me again.
Tracy, I don't have to investigate you to know that you're an operator.
That sounds so unfeminine.
I'm sorry. What would you rather me call you?
Brilliant, fascinating, impossibly attractive.
That's a given.
Thank you, Alex.
Tracy, I didn't come here to fan old flames.
Fine, Mr. Masters, state your business.
My business is 212 Green Street. Are you, or are you not, planning to screw my friends?
Alex, for the last time, I have no intention of, to use your colorful expression, screwing your friends. At least not in that sense of the word.
These people have worked very hard for what they have, and if I suspect any funny business on your part, I must warn you, I'm on their side.
Consider me warned.
I'm dead serious about this.
I can see that you are. It makes you look 10 years older. That's better. Allow me to get you a drink.
It's a little early for that.
Oh, my dear, champagne is always timeless. So tell me about Jocelyn Brown, Esquire. Last I knew you, you were married to that little brunette thing.
That little brunette thing's name is Ava. And it didn't work out.
I'm sorry.
Well,
To Jocelyn Brown. Does she make you happy?
very. We're moving in together. Soon.
He said with meaning. I'll keep my distance, don't worry.
Oh, I don't.
Oh, please. You could be gentleman enough to worry just a little.
You haven't changed a bit. You're the same old Tracy.
You could be gentleman enough to omit the old.
The same. Vibrant, vivacious, dazzling Tracy. Better.
Much. Alex, I hope you'll be happy.
Thank you. And I hope that my friends will be happy and not be worried about this building.
That again? You still don't trust me?
Not in a New York minute.
Oh, Alex, please. All right. I give you my word on my family's good name, if that is enough for you. All I want to do is sell my share for as much as I possibly can, and then I never want to see the island of Manhattan again.
Not even as a visitor.
Not even from an airplane window. I got what I came for. Well, Ms. Brown, the field is all hers. However, if I was staying in New York, I might... Excuse me?
Jocelyn.
As if by magic. Please, come in. We were just talking about you.
Were you really?
Mm-hmm. Alex stopped by to find out if I had any evil designs on him or on the building.
Well, as far as
For what?
taxes.
That's impossible. I just spoke to a real estate broker, and he offered me in the high sevens for my share.
Apparently, your real estate broker wasn't doing his homework.
All right, Jocelyn. What did you find out?
The building's tax status was upgraded last year. With the clinic and the agency and the bar, it put it into a commercial category. There's a lien on the property of $1.2 million. And as the owners, we're all liable.
This can't be.
Well, I'm afraid it is.
$1 million is nothing to Sydney. Why didn't she pay her taxes?
I think we both know the answer to that.
That miserable, lying... Well, you know what? I'll tell you this. She may have stuck you, but she's not going to stick me. Not in this life, not ever. You're going to just stand there, or you're going to do something?
I was trying to call Sydney all day. She's not taking any calls.
She'll take mine. What's the number?
It's not going to do any good.
Why don't you let me be the judge of that? What's the damn number?
Just calm down, will you? Why isn't going to be any good?
Because she doesn't own the building anymore.
Are you trying to tell me there's nothing I can do?
You can call your lawyer. You can try to sue Sydney, but at this point, the only thing to do is to forfeit our shares to cover the taxes.
No way.
Well, that's fine. But I gotta go. Alex, are you coming?
Going where?
Home, if I have your permission.
No, you need to stay here and help me out of this mess.
I'm not your lawyer.
I'll put you on retainer. How much?
It's not an issue of money.
Look, our friends need Jocelyn more than you need Jocelyn.
Yes, you're obviously not penniless. I'm sure you'll absorb the loss somehow.
That's not the point. I don't want to be swindled, especially by Sydney Chase.
Well, our friends have a lot more at stake than a blow to their ego. They could lose everything they own.
Sorry. Guess this meeting is pointless.
Alex, wait.
You're gonna be okay.
I will.
You always land on your feet. Quiet. Jocelyn.
What?
Why are you so quiet?
Just got a lot on my mind right now.
Are you mad at me?
Of course not.
I just didn't want Tracy causing us any more trouble. That's the only reason why I went there.
I know that, Alex, but we are in a lot of trouble. Your friend Tracy included.
Yeah, well, I suppose we better start telling everybody.
No, don't do it now.
Better now than later.
Everybody is here to say goodbye to Nick. Allie and Tony finally think all our problems are solved. Let's not throw this at them tonight.
All right, I guess I can wait a day.
I feel so bad for everybody.
Well, you lost percentage, too.
No, but I'll be fine. They could all lose everything that they've worked for, right down the toilet.
Well, they've got one great weapon in their arsenal.
What's that?
Well, the way I see it, if anybody can figure out a way out of this problem, that would be you.
Well, you've got a lot of confidence in me.
100%.
Go to your place.
Our place.
Coming. Alex.
You remembered.
You're a difficult man to forget. Come on in. I thought we'd said goodbye forever.
Well, I just couldn't stay away, Tracy.
Correct me if I'm wrong. You're not here to fan old flames.
No, I'm not.
It's about the building.
Yes, it is.
Have you figured a way out of this mess?
Actually, Tracy, I have. You.
Pardon?
You once said that $1 million was nothing to Sydney. I believe it's not much more to you.
You want me to help your friend?
You can, you know. Tracy, don't tell me you can't.
That's exactly what I'm telling you.
Would you mind telling me why?
It's a very simple explanation, Alex. The Quartermains did not get rich by giving handouts.
They're not asking for a handout.
If your friends can't afford their financial obligations,
Oh, Tracy.
then they shouldn't be living in this building in the first place.
Will you please let me speak for a minute? These people aren't looking for charity.
Certainly sounds like that to me, Alex.
They're offering you an investment opportunity.
Oh, well, call me madcap. I'd rather stick to General Motors.
I don't remember you ever playing it safe.
Forgive me. I don't want to get involved in other people's little dramas.
Ha! I don't remember that about you either.
Don't mock me, Alex. I don't like it. Would you rather stroll down memory lane with me?
These people are my friends.
So you have said to me again and again ad
This
nauseum.
building is not just a building to them. This is their home, just like the Quartermain mansion was your home.
It still is my home, and the comparison is not apt.
I believe it is apt. Can you imagine how you would feel if you were booted out of those 40 lush acres in
No,
Port
Alex,
Charles?
I can't imagine that. I can't imagine something that would never possibly happen.
Well, they say anything can happen.
Look, Alex, I'm sorry, okay? But I cannot consider investing in your friends.
Okay, fine.
You're a resourceful man, Alex. I'm sure you'll think of something.
Yeah. Actually, I have thought of something. I know of someone who would invest in this deal.
Well, yippee. I hope he has a lot to lose.
I don't believe that there's anything to lose. Besides, this guy's a real risk taker.
Okay, Alex. I'll bite. Who is your mysterious benefactor?
Your father.
Don't you dare call my father.
Did I hit a nerve?
Not at all.
You know, earlier you said that you were real glad I didn't talk to your dad. Why is that?
Because I didn't like the idea of you investigating me again.
But why don't you want me to call him about this deal?
Because if it's profitable, I don't want him to know that I passed on it.
Oh, my God. Do you still have this competition thing with your dad?
I'm trying to stand on my own 2 feet, Alex. Is that okay?
Sure.
Okay, Alex. I'll listen. Doesn't cost anything to listen. What's the deal?
All right, here's the deal. Now, you pay the back taxes on this building, and I might be able to convince everybody to give you 1% of their share, which gives you 58% and gives them a place to live.
Correct me if I'm wrong. That's 7% more than I now own, which may be a lot to your friends, but to me it's nothing.
Well, there is one other added bonus.
Yeah? What's that?
You can take this phony deal of Sydney's and shove it in her face.
Well, I can think of another place that... Never mind.
Yeah, I'll bet. So, what do you say?
I can't say that it isn't tempting, but I'm just not sure that it makes sound business sense, Alex.
What are you talking about? Right now, you're the majority shareholder of a building that if the back taxes aren't paid, you're going to be a majority shareholder of absolutely nothing. Now, you tell me, how does that make good business sense?
Since you put it that way.
Good. Now, do we have a deal or not?
Oh, hold on, Slim. I have to call my lawyer.
And talk about what?
For one thing, I'd like to see if by some miracle I can get the tax bite reduced.
Oh, okay. Well, always looking for the angle, aren't you?
Ever the operator.
And a charming one at that.
You'll make me blush.
That'll be a first.
It's the first time for everything, Alex. In a second.
All right. Thank you, Tracy.
Well, if what you said is true, I should probably be thanking you.
Well, let's just hope this works out to everybody's benefit.
Let's.
Now, you're going to call me as soon as you talk to your lawyer, right?
First thing.
All right, I'll see you then.
Mommy!
Oh, hello, my darling. How are you?
Look what I got!
One thing. I want you to meet Alex Masters. This is my son, Dylan, and his nanny, Beth.
Hi, Beth. Dylan, I heard a lot about you. It's a pleasure to meet you, sir.
Hi. Mommy, look!
Talk to you later.
What do we got here?
Who is it?
Me.
Me who?
Me, the tall, dark, and incredibly handsome one, so I wouldn't keep me hanging out here for too long.
Didn't want to lose you to the pizza girl.
No way, not my type. Now, the girls in uniform that wear the eagle over their chest, I like them.
Postal workers.
Special delivery. Where have you been?
Where have I been? Where have you been?
Thought you'd be down in your new offices.
Thought I'd move out of the old one first.
Oh, well, need some help?
I think I need the exercise more.
Well, if that's the case, then why don't we just truck all this stuff down to our apartment?
I thought I'd wait till it's out on the street corner.
Oh. You hired movers?
No, but I was really gung-ho on us all working together to get these taxes paid.
Well, that's a good idea.
Yeah, but if we don't get our act together, we're all going to be out on the street corner together with a bunch of bar glasses.
I wouldn't worry about that.
I don't know why. You have an office in this building.
Yeah, but I also have a solution for the problem. Maybe.
What? Where?
Well, it's not where. It's who. You remember our friend Tracy Quartermain?
Yes, I believe I remember her.
Well, I went to see her.
Again? You go to Tracy Quartermain.
To ask her to write a check for the back taxes.
And did she?
No, she laughed at me.
Yeah. So there you go. I guess all our problems are solved.
I knew it was going to take some persuading to get her to change her mind.
I'm pretty sure I don't like the sound of that.
Oh, come on, I'm innocent.
Well, she's not. I can only imagine what kind of persuading she would like you to do.
Really? You want to show me?
No, I don't want to show you. Get away from me.
Come on, there's no way. Tracy knows I'm taken.
Thank you. So what is in it for Tracy?
What do you mean?
I mean, she's going to write a check for over $1 million, and what does she get? Indentured servitude?
Well, now that you mention it, I did happen to mention to her that her building partners might want to cut her a deal.
You went behind everybody's back and cut a deal with her?
No, I made a suggestion.
What kind of suggestion?
I suggested that maybe her building partners might want to give her 1% of their deal.
And maybe did it ever occur to you that you might want to talk this over with somebody?
Well, I did.
Who?
Me. And it was a stimulating conversation, too.
I bet.
Look, I didn't promise her anything, Joss. I just floated an idea past her. That's how you work with Tracy.
Oh, and it sounds like you have a lot of experience working with Tracy.
There's experience and then there's experience.
Yeah, don't I know it.
Look, if you think that she is Mata Hari and I'm putty in her hands, you would be wrong.
So set me straight. What is she really like?
She's like a snapping turtle.
A snapping turtle.
Yeah, she bites when she feels threatened, but underneath that shell, there's a warm and fluffy person under there.
How warm and fluffy?
All right, she's spoiled, self-centered, but she has a family that she really cares about, and a little boy that she cares an awful lot about.
That's great. I guess that makes her Mother Teresa.
No, it doesn't make her Mother Teresa. I mean, I've seen her do bad things to people, things that you wouldn't believe, but ultimately I've seen her reel them right back in. What are you doing?
Looking for hook marks?
No way.
Yeah. I get the feeling Tracy Quartermain catches whatever she's after.
Well, if that's all you've got on your list, we can spend the whole day tomorrow in bed.
Don't you have anything to do?
I am amazingly adaptable.
Hate it.
All right, I won't be so
I
adaptable.
hate the idea of that woman having any more of this building.
Oh, so you just want to give it away to the government, huh?
No. You're right. I know. We have to call a meeting of all the partners.
Offer them free food and they will come.
Yeah, we have to decide what kind of deal we want to cut and how we want to negotiate.
Well, I know what kind of a deal I want.
I have an idea.
Yeah, what is it?
Why don't, instead of us giving 1% of our shares to her, why don't we appeal to her sense of vanity and erect a statue for her out in front?
Oh, God. I like that. Oh, this tastes so good.
Really? What are you doing?
I'm thinking
What?
maybe we should go over to our apartment and discuss decoration.
Oh, you're interested in decorating. I think that's fantastic. What room did you have in mind?
The bedroom.
I've got a better idea.
All right.
Why don't we go upstairs and talk about what we like about the way my old room is decorated?
Excellent.
Absolutely decadent.
No. If the grapes were peeled, that would be decadent.
I feel like Janet Leigh and Tony Perkins in Psycho.
You want to take a shower?
Not right now.
Come on.
No, when you suggested having lunch together, this is hardly what I imagined.
You disappointed?
I'm wildly disappointed.
See, that's the thing. I don't know how to please a woman.
No, honey, it's a shame.
It is.
No, maybe you just need a little more practice.
I know, I do need practice.
Mm-hmm.
You have a few extra minutes?
I think I can clear my schedule for the next couple minutes.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's practice.
That tickled.
Sorry.
I'll give you 10 minutes to stop. I love you.
Well, now that's your problem.
Oh, I love this apartment.
And it needs a woman's touch.
It'll have it.
You know, I actually asked a woman to move in with me, but she's been putting me off.
No, she's been so busy with this whole building tax thing.
I know.
Speaking of which, I should be getting back to the office.
Come on now, give me 5 minutes.
I have to get some information from this guy at the building department.
Give me 4.
Oh, God, I forgot to tell you. I set up a meeting with the feds about Tony and Carla.
Blah, 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 blah. Give me 3 minutes.
No, I gotta do some research before I take a meeting.
2 minutes.
I'll give you 1 minute.
You got a deal. Go away.
Important.
Remind me to have this phone disconnected. Hello, this better be important. Hey, big guy. How you doing? What's up? Oh, Sandy, come on, not that again. All right, where's your mom? Put your mom on the line. Because I want to talk to her, that's why. Well, where is she? All right. Hold on, will ya? Nobody's going to do anything until I talk to Ava, okay? All right, I promise. Soon. Real soon. Okay, I'll talk to you tomorrow. I love you, too. All right, bye.
Anything wrong?
I don't really know.
What is it?
Sandy. He wants to come and live with me.
So I gather that your son has called before.
Yeah.
About living with you?
Yeah.
So why didn't you tell me?
Because he would call back an hour later and tell me he changed his mind.
How's Alexis?
She's okay, I guess. I don't know. If I went and saw my kids more than once every 2 or 3 months, I'd probably have a better handle on this. But every time I'd make plans to go down there, something would come up and I would have to postpone.
Something usually being me.
No, I didn't say that, and I don't mean that.
It's the fact, though.
No, the fact is, I love you. And I love my kids. And it will never be an either-or situation. I didn't make time to go see my kids. It's as simple as that.
Do you feel guilty about that?
Yes, I do feel guilty about that. I mean, I talk to them every day on the phone, or I try to anyway. I tell them that I love them. I help Alexis with her homework by phone. But it's not the same by phone. You miss things. You miss getting a hug from your little girl. You miss taking your boy to a baseball game. You miss just being there, watching them grow up. You can't do that by phone.
I'm sorry. I wish you would have talked to me about this.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of things I should have done before now.
How do you feel about Sandy living here?
Here? I don't know. It could work. What do you think?
Alex, this is absolutely your decision.
No, this is our decision. Jocelyn, this is our decision.
Hey, it's our decision.
Right. Besides, Not a lot to decide until I talk to Ava, which is another thing that I should have done long before now.
I better get back to the office, okay?
I'm really sorry, Jocelyn.
Don't apologize. I understand.
You okay?
I'm fine.
You sure?
Alex, don't worry about me, okay?
Oh.
Your son needs you right now.
Yeah, I know. So, well, I'll talk to you later then, huh?
Okay.
Me, Alex. I'm fine. Well, actually, no, I'm not. I just got a call from Sandy. So tell me, how bad is it really, Ava? Kind of stuck.
Hi, guys.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, Carrie, how you doing?
You know, I don't understand. If things have been so bad with Sandy, why didn't Ava say something before?
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe she thought the whole problem was going to go away. Maybe she thought I was going to come down and visit. Maybe this whole wild child behavior is because I didn't come down to visit. I don't know.
Oh, I'm sorry, man.
I've been beating myself up about this all morning long when I should be upstairs on the phone making a reservation for Florida and going and dealing with this problem.
So then go.
What are you talking about, go?
No. We're up to speed on all our cases. I hold down the fort. You go do what you have to do. Go ahead.
Really?
Yeah.
Thanks, Tony. I appreciate it. I owe you, man.
No, you don't owe me anything. I mean, we both know you've been covering my butt for the last few months.
And you know what else? I was thinking that if you married Alex, that you'd be my Aunt Jocelyn.
Just to boss you around.
And take me to lunch and buy me presents and take me shopping. Hey,
Hey, there you guys are.
we were just talking about you.
Oh?
I was telling Allie about Sandy.
Yeah, is everything okay?
Oh, yeah. Everything is fine. Can I, buy you a beer or coffee or something?
Yeah, of course. Well, I'll catch you later. I'm going to go and
All right. See you later.
Did you talk to Ava?
Yeah, I did. And, I think you know what I have to do. So I, was talking to Ava, and, it seems to be that Sandy's latest threat is I'm going to live with my dad. Every time he cuts classes or misses his curfew, Ava reads him the riot act, but it doesn't seem to do any good. He just ignores it.
How long has this been going on?
I don't know, for a while now, I guess. Ava's doing the best that she possibly can. It's just that Sandy's not exactly a little kid anymore, And he's getting harder and harder to handle. We're just afraid that one of these days he's going to get in trouble we can't get him out of.
Like, what kind of trouble?
I don't know, trouble. He's just tired of living with his mom, and he thinks if he comes and lives with me, he's going to have more freedom. You're right. What he needs right now in his life is more guidance and structure and a good swift kick in the pants, and I think Dad's the only guy that's going to be able to do that.
Well, it sounds like you've made up your mind. Want Sandy to come live with you.
Jocelyn, I don't know what I'm going to do about Sandy. I really don't, but it's just that I've got to go down to Florida to try something.
Well, you should. You should be with your kids. I just wish that
What?
I wish there was something I could do. This is a major part of your life. I've never even met your kids.
Well, we're going to have to fix that.
You mean it?
Jocelyn, you are a major part of my life. And if Sandy does come down and live with us, he's going to be a major part of your life, too. And he's going to learn to love you. Right?
Right.
Hey, sorry I'm late.
It's all right. Did you, get my message?
No. I just had another meeting with the federal prosecutor assigned to Tony and Carl's
Oh,
case.
yeah, that's right. How'd it go?
I'm doing everything in my power to get Tony off the hook.
Yeah.
I'm reaching very deep into my bag of tricks.
Yeah, I bet. So, anything new?
I'm still playing hardball.
Yeah?
I gave the federal prosecutor this number. I told him to call here when he made up his mind.
No calls? No.
What's this? Are we going out to dinner?
No.
What's the jacket about?
Oh, the jacket. Yeah, right. The sleeves look too long to you?
Sleeves look perfect.
Good. I made a decision while you were at your meeting.
You're going to Florida, aren't you? Going to see Ava.
Yeah, I am. Jocelyn, I don't have a choice anymore. I have to go to Florida.
Something else happened with your son?
Yeah. Sandy called about an hour after you left. It looks like everything's going from bad to worse between those two now.
I'm sorry. I know how worried you've been about him.
No, I'm not just worried just about the kids. I'm worried about... You know, I have to tell you, this has been very hard on Ava.
Oh, I can imagine.
You know, raising two kids by herself. You know, she says that she can cope. But after talking to Sandy, I'm not entirely certain she can anymore.
It's got to be incredibly difficult raising two kids all alone.
Yeah, all alone. God, like I've been a great deal of help to her lately, too.
Honey, that's not what I meant.
No, this is my guilt, okay? It's my guilt. I feel guilty about my kids. I feel guilty about you.
I know.
Jocelyn, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to spring this on you.
No, it's okay.
I talked to Tony, and he said he would cover for me for the next few days.
Alex, it is okay. All right, just go.
Okay. Listen, this isn't going to affect us in any way, shape, or form.
I know. I mean, I hope not. Look, I've started thinking of the two of us as the two of us. And I shouldn't be doing that because there's other people who love you and need you and have a prior claim.
Prior claim? Come on. You make me sound like an old gold mine or something.
Because you are a gold mine.
Look, I don't really talk much about Ava.
I know. I just figured it was something that you'd do when you were ready.
Yeah, well, I'm ready. I'll always care for Ava. I loved her.
I know you did.
We shared a lot of things together, and I don't mean just children. We had a good marriage for a long time. Only... And this is something that you really need to know.
Okay.
Whatever we had together, it just wasn't strong enough to survive what happened to us. I don't know why. Maybe we were just too strong-willed. Maybe our solutions to the same problem were just too different. I don't know. I don't know. But whatever happened, we didn't make it.
It's been a long time, though, since you've seen each other.
Yeah. Yeah, it has. So
people change. Maybe Ava's changed. Maybe she wants something different.
I don't.
You sound pretty sure about that.
That's because I am pretty sure about that. I chose you with my eyes wide open. Wide open. You and I have been through a lot of stuff, too. And in case you haven't noticed, we're still together. Do the math.
Alex, thank you for talking to me about her. I know this isn't easy for you.
This trip to Florida is about one thing and one thing only. My children. Not about me and Ava.
Okay. Only, I hope you won't be too long. It is Allie's birthday on Tuesday.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot about that.
I thought maybe we should do something.
Okay, well, I'll try to be back for that.
Okay. I'm not being a dummy, am I?
No, Maybe a little, but no.
I'm sorry. I've never been in love before. For real. I just don't know how to act.
I think you're doing a pretty darn good job of it. God, I hate to say this, but I really have to go. I have to catch a cab and get to the airport.
It's okay.
And you're doing what?
Oh, what? I've got to wait for the federal prosecutor to call.
Oh, yeah. Right, that's right. Okay, well, as soon as I land in Florida, I'm going to give you a call. Can you grab my jacket for me? Great, thanks. I'll call you as soon as I land, okay? All right. I'm going to miss you.
You better.
I will.
Okay. Alex.
What?
When you see Ava and she's all tan and beautiful,
Yeah?
you do me a favor.
What?
Just don't tell her, okay?
Shut up.